Profe, buenas noches.
Okay, good evening, everyone. How are you doing today? Hello. Okay, I have here Liliana. Hello, Alejandra, Sergio, and Jose. How are you today? Good? Liliana, do you have questions?
Sí, profe, qué pena.
Yes. Go
Este
ahead.
no es el mismo link que está en el aula, es que yo estaba ahorita en otra sala, pero no había nadie, solo otra compañera.
What do you mean? Liliana, esta es nuestra clase, la de NRC
Sí,
3135, ¿sí?
no, sí, sino que es que entré por el link que estaba en el mensaje de mensajes, del iconito de mensajes se me olvidó, de las aulas, ¿sí?
Ujú,
Sino
sí.
que como nadie entraba, entonces busqué el enlace que estaba, era en inglés, en el Virtual Tutoring.
En el Virtual Tutoring, bueno, entonces ya les muestro otra vez en la plataforma donde ustedes pueden ingresar siempre a esta clase, ¿listo? Entonces recuerden, estas son nuestras sesiones virtuales que siempre tienen que asistir, pero también hay unas tutorías que de pronto ingresaste a alguna de esas, hay una tutoría el sábado y una tutoría los miércoles, entonces ya explico nuevamente eso, ¿listo, Liliana? Pues para que a todos nos quede otra vez nuevamente claro cómo podemos ingresar a las olas y cómo podemos ingresar a estas reuniones, ¿ok?
Ah, ok, perfecto. Igual ya de pronto sí fue eso, de pronto hubo un error entre al que no era, pero igual ya lo tengo claro. Gracias, profe.
Dale, igual siempre vas a entrar con el mismo enlace, ¿listo? Para que lo tengas ahí, siempre vas a entrar con el mismo enlace, siempre esta reunión se repite, por eso la sesión pasada a todos les envié el enlace, creo que a todos les envié la invitación por el correo, ya que siempre va a ser el mismo enlace, pero no sé por qué se borró para esta segunda sesión, pero siempre va a ser el mismo enlace, ¿listo? Okay, so Liliana, we're going to start our English class today. This is our second week. Okay, this is going to be our second session, our English class today. Okay, for English 3. Today class, we're going to just the class is going to be divided in two parts. The first part, I'm going to talk about the collaborative project, okay, the deadline about the collaborative project, the participation in the forums, okay, and the second part of the class, I'm going to talk about the conditionals, okay, that are the topic from last week and this week, okay? Last week, we just see about the conditional type 0, and this week we are going to talk about the conditional type 1. So I'm going to just mix 0 and conditional type 1, so you just can just get acquaintance with this topic, okay? With 0 and conditional number 1, okay? So, like I said before, okay, in the first part of the class, I'm going to talk about just some minutes about the collaborative project. I don't know if you have questions according to the collaborative project. No sé si hay preguntas de este proyecto colaborativo. Les venía diciendo, la clase va a estar dividida en dos. Primero, algo del proyecto colaborativo, quiero saber cómo van con esos foros. Veo que todavía de este grupo ninguno ha participado, entonces recuerden contestar las dos preguntas. Tenemos plazo hasta el 12 de septiembre, eso es este domingo, ¿ok? Para participar en el foro. Y bueno, ya ahorita les digo cómo va a ser esa retroalimentación. Y la segunda parte de la clase nos vamos a enfocar más al tema de la semana pasada y esta semana, que son los condicionales tipo 0 y tipo 1, que es el condicional de esta semana. Pero antes de iniciar, quiero saber si hay preguntas, dudas, inquietudes de plataforma, aparte de la pregunta que estábamos hablando con Liliana. No sé si tienen dudas, preguntas, inquietudes, questions. No
No,
questions.
profe, con respecto al proyecto colaborativo, bueno, nosotros no hemos colocado nada, pero pues ya estamos trabajando en eso.
Good.
Lo que se va a exponer es ese primer foro. O va a haber un segundo foro. Es que me confundí cuando entré, me confundí con lo que había en los foros.
Listo, entonces ya vamos a explicar eso. Solo hay un foro porque solo hay dos preguntas. Sé que a veces se hacían dos publicaciones, ¿cierto? Se hacían dos publicaciones en el foro, pero este primer corte son solo esas dos preguntas, ¿listo? Entonces, por eso es tan importante que contesten esas dos preguntas, ¿ok? Hagan, pues obviamente apenas ustedes las tengan, las contesten en el foro como grupo. ¿Yo qué voy a hacer? Yo les doy la retroalimentación, ¿cierto? Ustedes corrigen, yo miro que ya en el foro esté corregido y ahí sí, a partir de eso, ustedes pueden hacer las diapositivas, ¿ok? La idea es que hagan sus diapositivas, ya que esas diapositivas más o menos las están entregando el 20 de septiembre y nuestra presentación oral que es en 15 días, esto sería el 23 de septiembre. Entonces ya vamos a explicar, básicamente es que contestes esas dos preguntas como grupo en el foro, ¿listo? ¿Y por qué es hasta el 12? Porque el plazo es hasta este domingo, porque la otra semana la idea es que ustedes corrijan, que puedan revisar, que puedan ir haciendo sus diapositivas y en caso que tengan dudas, preguntas, pues obviamente yo poderlos apoyar, ¿ok?
Ah, listo, profe, claro.
¿Listo? ¿Queda claro? No sé si alguien más tiene dudas, preguntas, questions about this. Listo, entonces denme un segundo. I'm going to start sharing my screen. And we just start our session today. So, okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, good. All right. So, this is according to the questions like I said before, okay? This is your NRC, okay, this is the collaborative project, so remember that you have to go to Technology in My Profession, okay, tienen que entrar a este foro de tecnología Technology in My Profession, le dan clic ahí, y ahí les van a aparecer las preguntas, obviamente, de cada uno de los grupos. Por ejemplo, si yo entro acá a este grupito, entonces, ¿cuáles son las dos preguntas? Recuerden que son dos preguntas que tienen que contestar como grupo. La primera es, if you have $1,500, yes, what innovation would you create for your profession? Entonces, si tuviéramos $1,500, ¿qué innovación pues podemos crear para nuestra profesión? Especifique qué, the name of the invention, what is and how does it work, el nombre del invento, qué es y cómo funciona. Y la segunda pregunta es, how could that innovation make your work easier? ¿Cierto? Please mention how could be useful for your professional field and why is it innovative? ¿Ok? Entonces, ¿por qué? Básicamente la segunda pregunta es, ¿por qué esa innovación pues hace que tu trabajo sea más fácil? Y por favor mencione pues por qué o cómo sería útil para tu campo profesional y por qué este puede ser pues novedoso. ¿Listo? Entonces, después de que ustedes contesten esas preguntas, solo una persona del grupo contesta las preguntas, yo les voy a dar una retroalimentación. ¿Cuál es esa retroalimentación, chicos? Entonces, por acá voy a compartir un ejemplo de un grupo que ya me hizo como tal, ¿ok? Ya hizo las preguntas, ya, denme un segundo. Ustedes me están escuchando bien, ¿cierto, chicos?
Yes, teacher.
Ah, ok. Es que me dice que mi internet, que la calidad, I don't know. Okay, let me see if I just close it here. Ok, entonces, por ejemplo, este grupito, ellos ya me participaron, ya contestaron sus dos preguntas. ¿Yo cómo hago esa retroalimentación para que ustedes sepan yo cómo hago la retroalimentación? Bueno, les digo, pregunta número 1, chicos, entonces acá me tienen que revisar puntuación. Si hay una P en su texto es porque quiere decir que la puntuación está mal. Por ejemplo, acá creo que era una coma, un punto, ¿cierto? Porque acá miren, es que era un hi miss, pero entonces hi, coma, miss, punto, etcétera. Y, por ejemplo, acá entonces yo les digo, delete unnecessary word, entonces que elimine palabra innecesaria. Entonces, por ejemplo, acá the está, se la tacho, pues para que la eliminen en su texto. Si dice SP, por ejemplo, quiere decir check spelling, es decir, que el deletreo de la palabra está incorrecto, ¿cierto? Por ejemplo, acá nos dice, healthy habits are important things for our lives. Entonces ellos quieren decir que es importante para nuestras vidas. Ellos me colocaron life, pero está mal escrito porque si es de vida, tendría que ir con V, ¿cierto? Entonces lives. ¿Listo? Acá que entonces que eliminen esta palabra incorrecta. Si la palabra ya está subrayada en negrilla, por ejemplo acá en esta, sí que está como en cursiva, es porque yo lo corregí, o sea, eso ya queda así como tal. Pero también hay algunas cosas como, sobre todo de spelling, ¿cierto? De spelling, por ejemplo, acá en different, ¿qué pasa acá? Porque está mal escrita esa palabra, chicos, cuéntenme. Ese different, ¿qué le falta?
Le falta una F. Otra F.
Exacto, le falta una F, entonces acá, por eso les coloco SP, 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 es que está mal escrita. Por acá estas estaban mal escritas porque ellos me colocaron children's o childs, creo que es, entonces yo por eso les corregí de una, pues para que después no se vayan a confundir, entonces porque child, ¿ok? Child es el singular y children es el plural, no existen ni children's, ¿ok? Ni nada de eso, entonces por eso yo corregí de una vez estas que están subrayadas en negrilla, las otras sí las tiene que corregir como tal el grupo. Por ejemplo, en la pregunta 2, acá les digo WW. Si encuentran WW, quiere decir wrong word. ¿Qué quiere decir wrong word? Palabra incorrecta, es decir, me utilizaron una palabra que no es la correcta. Por ejemplo, acá al final del párrafo, bueno, acá entonces que tienen que quitar esa palabra, bueno, with all our students to help they. Entonces, que, pues no sé, pues ayudar a los estudiantes, o sea, que quieren nuestros estudiantes para ayudarlos a ellos. Acá la palabra debe decir, en vez de they, debe decir them, ¿ok? No they. Entonces, por eso acá digo palabra incorrecta. Spelling, muchos errores de deletreo, por ejemplo, technology, acá que le hace falta technology, que es una palabra de deletreo. ¿Está bien escrita?
No, le falta la H.
Le falta la H, por ejemplo, ¿listo? Acá, por ejemplo, www, palabra incorrecta. ¿Por qué? Porque esto va en plural. Ellos me dicen, en estos tiempos la tecnología es importante, entonces, in this, ¿ok? Plural, E-S-E. Entonces, por eso digo palabra incorrecta. Entonces, y así sucesivamente, por ejemplo, acá, en AW le digo add word, agregue la palabra. Obviamente, todo esto es en base, pues, obviamente, con base en el texto inicial. Acá es que les faltaba el to. Si ustedes se dan cuenta acá, ellos me dicen, because they love, learn, and have fun. Because they love, si tengo dos verbos, tengo que separarlos por el to. Entonces, because they love to learn. Entonces, acá le hace falta el to. Por eso acá, pues, igual yo se lo escribí, pero le digo, agréguele el to. Y así sucesivamente. Entonces, así yo siempre les digo acá, les dejo como las convenciones de qué es lo que tienen que hacer en cada una de las preguntas. Dime.
Ahí en esa, qué pena le pregunto, ahí en esa, ahí donde está mostrando que dice need do in their lives, lives no es con F, no, luego no, life no es el verbo, o sea, live no es el
Entonces,
verbo y aquí es el como el nombre.
¿en dónde? En esta primera, en esta, de lives.
Ah,
Entonces,
sí, sí,
life,
es esa.
lo que
Sí,
pasa es que life es vida, ¿cierto? Entonces, dice que es importante para nuestra vida. Si fuera solo vida, está bien life sin la S. Pero yo al pluralizar life, tengo que ir con la V pequeña, ¿cierto? Sería lives, ¿ok? Vidas, porque le está hablando de nuestras vidas. El plural de life, voy a mostrarlo acá. Ok, I'm sorry. Ok, el plural como tal, ¿cierto? Entonces sería life, I'm sorry, life, vida, ¿cierto? El plural es lives, ¿listo? Es diferente a life, que es vivir. I live in Bogotá, ¿ok? I live in Bogotá, ahí es el verbo, pero acá estoy hablando del sustantivo de vida y estos son vidas, ¿listo? Entonces, por eso ahí les quedó mal.
ah, ok, listo, profe,
Porque
gracias.
eso de lives con S, eso no existe, este es el plural, ¿listo? Entonces, por eso ahí está mal. ¿Clear? ¿Sí está claro el por qué? Entonces yo
Sí,
siempre les voy a colocar las convenciones, acá por ejemplo, palabra incorrecta, wrong word, SP que es spelling, que hay hartas de spelling, por ejemplo, excellent, bueno, hay varias de spelling, add word, que escriban la palabra, de eliminar palabras innecesarias, entonces le digo delete unnecessary word, entonces si está cruzado es porque pues obviamente esa palabra no va ahí, solo la tienen que quitar, por ejemplo, we cannot go home, no go to home, entonces quite el to. Y por ejemplo acá les digo, bueno, ¿y por qué esto es innovador? No me escribieron esa parte en ese párrafo. Why is it innovative? Entonces les hace falta, obviamente, corregir, después de que ellos me corrijan, yo vuelvo y les hago la retroalimentación y ya a partir de esta corrección, ellos ya sí pueden ir haciendo sus diapositivas. Entonces, por eso es la urgencia que ustedes ya me manden, ya vayan contestando sus foros. Con eso yo les puedo dar la retroalimentación y ustedes tienen la otra semana para corregir y para ir haciendo sus diapositivas. ¿Listo? Porque esas diapositivas las tienen que entregar el 20 de septiembre y nuestra presentación como tal es el 23. ¿Listo? Entonces, ¿queda claro cómo es este feedback? Esta retroalimentación, porque pues obviamente yo sé que nos vemos hasta dentro del otro jueves y pues muy posiblemente ya la idea es que ustedes ya vayan corrigiendo esto. ¿Listo? Is it clear? Questions according to this collaborative project? ¿Tenemos
it's clear,
preguntas?
teacher.
It's clear, good, okay. So, this is according to the collaborative project, this is according to this. And the other question, okay, la otra pregunta de la plataforma que pues que teníamos, I'm going to just change my role here really fast. So the other question was about the, oh my God. The other question was about the, how we just can get into the, I don't know what happened with my internet connection. The other question was about the platform, how can I get to the meeting? Entonces, Esto rápidamente no me toma más de 2 minuticos explicar cómo entramos a las reuniones porque creo que todavía hay confusión de cómo puedo ingresar a la reunión, a la clase virtual que es esta todos los jueves 8:30 de la noche o a las tutorías virtuales. Entonces recuerden, así es como ustedes ven la plataforma, en la parte derecha tengo unos iconos, ¿cierto? Tengo que entrar al icono de Virtual Tutoring, ¿cierto? Tutorías virtuales, donde está el muñequito con los audífonos. Ahí le hago clic y ahí me va a aparecer esto. Entonces, la primera donde dice Virtual Sessions, acá nos dice, son las sesiones virtuales que son estas que son todos los jueves a las 8:30. Si ustedes cliquean acá, obviamente les va a aparecer, oiga, una hacia Meet, no sé qué, y que es esta reunión en este momento. ¿Listo? Entonces, ahí es donde les va a aparecer las sesiones virtuales y ahí es donde se pueden unir a la reunión. Y también tenemos tutorías virtuales. Esas tutorías, para que no se me confundan, son todo inglés 3, siempre va a tener 2 tutorías virtuales. Eso es de refuerzo, es decir, si ustedes quieren reforzar algún tema, si ustedes no entienden algo de la plataforma, pueden entrar a esas tutorías virtuales. ¿Cuándo se hacen? Esas tutorías se hacen todos los miércoles, es decir, ayer hubo la tutoría de 5:30 a 9 de la noche. Si ustedes quieren ingresar a esa tutoría, simplemente le dan clic acá. Y también se va a hacer todos los sábados de 1 a 5 de la tarde. Cliquean aquí. Estas tutorías también para que son buenas. Para reforzar el tema de la semana, la de los miércoles, hay una hora específica que se hace esa clase, se hace de 7 a 8 de la noche. Entonces, por ejemplo, el tema de esta semana es el condicional 1. Entonces, en caso de que no les haya quedado muy claro lo del condicional 1, ustedes pueden entrar a esa tutoría y hay un profesor que va a dar, es una horita de clase sobre ese tema. ¿Listo? Y la de los sábados se hace a las 3 de la tarde. Entonces, miércoles de 7 a 8 de la noche y sábado se hace de 3 a 4 de la tarde. Esas son las tutorías. ¿Para qué nos sirven también las tutorías? Por ejemplo, si ustedes están inseguros o, por ejemplo, ya van a corregir lo del tema de los foros, entonces también pueden entrar a esas tutorías y le dicen, profe, es que quiero saber si este párrafo me quedó bien, si me hace falta algo. Entonces hay un profesor en esa tutoría que le va a ayudar con su párrafo, pues para que lo conteste bien en el foro. Entonces, para eso son esas tutorías virtuales. ¿Queda claro? ¿Is it clear? ¿Cómo podemos ingresar a las reuniones?
It's clear, teacher.
Good. Y lo otro es que aquí en Recording Class, acá, donde dice Recording Classes, aquí yo voy a dejar consignadas todas las clases. Esta fue la clase pasada, ¿cierto? Nuestra primera clase. Entonces acá queda el videito de nuestra primera clase. Y esta noche yo monto el video de la segunda clase. Entonces acá ustedes, en caso de que quieran revisar qué era lo del proyecto, bueno, no sé, algún tema que se hayan perdido entre tarde a clase, acá quedan todos los videos de las clases que vamos a tener pues, de aquí para adelante. Entonces acá en Recording Classes siempre van a quedar aquí las clases grabaditas, ¿listo? Que eso es súper importante, pues, para que nos quede claro de cómo ingresamos a las sesiones virtuales, cómo ingresamos a las tutorías y dónde podemos ver los videos de grabación, ¿ok? So that was it, ¿ok? Good, clear? I guess yes. Creo que sí quedó claro, ¿yes?
Yes, teacher.
Good. Okay, so we're going to just continue. We don't have questions, ¿cierto? No tenemos preguntas de plataforma, proyecto colaborativo. ¿Hay alguna pregunta de esto? Questions? No questions? Okay. Creo que no hay más preguntas, so we're going to continue. Okay, this is English level 3. This is my name, Alexandra Lopez, my email address, and the topics for today, collaborative project feedback. Ya hablamos un poquito de la retroalimentación, cómo la hacemos. And we're going to talk about the conditional type 0. That was the topic for last week, ¿cierto? Ese fue el tema de la semana pasada. And this week, we're going to talk about conditional type 1. ¿Por qué quise meter el condicional 0? Porque la semana pasada no lo alcanzamos a ver en clase, ¿cierto? Porque hablé pues de la plataforma, del uso de la plataforma, entonces lo quise meter en esta clase de una vez, pues para que nos quede claro ese type 0. Okay, so we're going to start with the conditional type 0. We're going to do an exercise with these conditionals, okay? So we're going to start with conditional type 0. So let's start here. Okay, so conditional type 0. Okay, remember the conditional type 0. Okay, normally we just use with the clause and a main clause, okay? Siempre cuando iniciamos, o sea, es como la condición, ¿cierto? El if, por eso se llama condicional, porque es una condición, okay? So, for example, if, present simple, and the main clause is the present simple. Entonces, el condicional 0 siempre va a estar presente, presente. ¿Por qué lo usamos? Entonces, es una condición que si pasa algo, hay una consecuencia, como causa-consecuencia. ¿Listo? For example, if I am late for school, my teacher gets angry. Yes? Entonces, si yo pues llego tarde al trabajo, al colegio, mi profesora pues se pone brava. Entonces es una causa, if I am late es la condición, if I am late for school, my teacher gets angry, okay? For example, if I oversleep, what will happen? If I oversleep, what happened? ¿Alguien que me ayude? ¿Qué pasa si me quedo dormido? If I oversleep.
I arrive late to work.
Very good. I arrive late to work, I arrive late to my office, etc., etc. Okay? So, for example, if I oversleep, I miss the bus. Yes, present, present. Very good. And if I miss the bus, I am late for school, for example. Okay? And if I am late for school, my teacher gets angry. Okay? So, that's the conditional 0. Present, present. Okay? Also, we're going to see the conditionals 1, okay? So, but before we just see the conditional 1, we're going to do some exercises with the conditional type 0. Okay, so let's see. Sorry. For example, with the conditional type 0, we just use it for facts, okay? ¿Está claro que son facts? I'm sorry. Is it clear what are facts? What are facts? Hechos, o sea, cosas que pueden pasar. Yes. So the conditional type 0, for example, what happened? If you hit water, what happened? What is the, that's the condition, if you hit water, okay? What is the consequence? This is the cause. If you hit water, what happened? ¿Qué pasa si pongo a calentar agua? If you hit water. What is the consequence?
It could be the water boils.
Very good, okay. If you hit water, it boils, ¿cierto? It boils, very good. So, if you see here, the conditional 0, okay, we just use present and present. If you hit water, it boils. Excellent, so this is a fact. And we just can use it in the opposite way. También lo podemos utilizar en la forma contraria, es decir, no empiezo con el if, sino empiezo con la condición, o sea, con la consecuencia. Water boils, ¿cierto? El agua herve if you heat it, si la pones a calentar. Entonces, acá es muy importante que tengan en cuenta esto. Si la condición siempre, cuando utilizo el condicional con el if, ¿ok? Tengo que utilizar la coma. Entonces, esa es mi primera condición. If you heat water, coma, it boils. Si pongo primero la consecuencia, por decirlo así, y el if va en la mitad, nunca voy a utilizar coma. Water boils if you heat it. Is it clear? ¿Está claro cómo utilizamos ese conditional 0?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so we're going to see another example, okay? So we're going to see a different example. So let's check different example. So what happened here? If you hit glass, what happened? You hit glass. What happened?
The glass is broke?
Okay, the glass, present, the glass. What is the present? The glass?
It breaks.
Breaks, very good, okay? So, if you hit glass, it breaks, ¿cierto? Entonces, si yo
It
golpeo
breaks.
el vidrio, it breaks, se rompe, ¿cierto? Este se rompe. So, remember present, present, okay? So, if you hit glass, it breaks. What about in the opposite? If I put the if in the middle, how will it be? ¿Cómo nos quedaría si hago la condición primero, es decir, la consecuencia, that breaks? How will it be?
It breaks if you hit the glass.
Okay, so glass, entonces empezamos
Glass
con
breaks
el,
if
glass
you hit it.
breaks. Very good, exactly. So the glass breaks if you hit it, okay? So this is the same condition. I don't put a comma. The glass breaks if you hit it. Okay, so this is really important. And let's try the last one here about the conditional zero. Okay, if you flip the switch, what happened? What is the consequence? If you flip the switch, how will it be? If you flip the switch, what happened? Look at the light. What happened with the light? Is it clear, the picture?
The light turns on.
Light turn on.
Very good, excellent. Okay, the light turns, okay, on, okay, or switches, okay, this is another way, okay. The light switches on, yes, or turns on, okay. The most important use present simple. And in the opposite way, if I put the consequence first, si pongo la consecuencia de primeras, how would be? And the if in the middle, how will be?
The light
It could
turns
be
on if you flip the switch.
Okay, so let's check. Okay, so the light switches on, yes, if you flip the switch. Okay, guys, is it clear this conditional zero? Is it clear? ¿Queda claro? ¿Tenemos preguntas about this conditional zero? We're going to see some examples, okay, a different example with conditional zero. This is grammar, okay, so remember the zero conditional zero, okay, so we have if the condition, comma, plus the result. We just use present simple plus present simple. For example, if you leave ice in the sun, okay, so what happens if you leave ice in the sun? Comma, it melts, okay, it's a fact, es un hecho. Si yo dejo hielo en el sol, pues se derrite, ¿cierto? Ese es el resultado. Y es un hecho, o sea, eso no va a cambiar. O sea, si yo pongo el hielo en el sol, no va a cambiar, que se va a derretir. No se va a quedar ahí por horas, no, ¿ok? So, if you leave ice in the sun, it melts. That's the result, okay? So I have the condition, and here I have the result, or the cause and consequence, whatever you want to say it. So we just say that zero conditionals are used for facts that are generally true and do not change, okay? So that's why we just say that, okay? So we just use it for facts. Entonces, por eso decimos que el condicional cero lo usamos ¿para qué? Para hechos que generalmente son verdaderos y pues la situación no cambia. Como lo que veíamos, pues si pongo a hervir agua, pues esta pues hierve, ¿cierto? Entonces es una condición que no va a cambiar y generalmente pues son verdaderas. Estas situaciones no cambian. Entonces para eso utilizo el condicional cero. Also, we just use it for it refers to a general situation that always happens if a condition is met. Entonces también lo utilizamos para condiciones generales que siempre pues van a pasar. Y si la condición pues obviamente se cumple. For example, if you stand in the rain, what happened? This is the condition. If you stand in the rain, comma, you get wet, ¿cierto? Si me paro en la lluvia, ¿qué pasa? Pues me mojo, ¿cierto? Si me paro bajo la lluvia, pues nada, me mojo. Esa es una condición y por eso utilizo present, ¿ok? So I have a condition and I have the result, ¿ok? So if is the clause, if sería la cláusula por decirlo así, y este es el resultado como tal de la main clause, ¿ok? If you stand in the rain, you get wet. What happened with the opposite? Entonces primero ponemos el resultado, like I said before, the main clause. You get wet if you start in the rain. And here it is no comma, ¿ok? Si el if está en la mitad, no va la coma. Si el if empieza la condición, la coma va en la mitad, después de la primera oración. ¿Esto queda claro, chicos? Is it clear, the conditional zero? Is that clear? Is it clear?
Sure.
Yes, teacher.
Good, okay. Okay, so we're going to just continue, okay? So we're going to continue with a little practice with this conditional zero. Okay, so what happened? You just let me know. If people eat too much, what happened? Who wants to participate? Don't forget to activate your microphone and participate in class, okay?
If people eat too much, they get fat.
Very good. Okay, so if people eat too much, they get fat. Excellent. What about number 2? If you've touched a fire, what happened? What will happen? Okay. If you touch a fire, what happened? If you touch a fire, who can help me with number 2?
If you touch a fire, your skin burns.
Okay, so your skin burns, you get burned. Yes, excellent, very good. Number 3, people die if they, for example, people die if they, what do you think in number 3? How will be the consequence? I mean, this is the consequence, people die. If they, what is the condition?
People die if they are decapitated.
Okay, they are decapitated, okay? For example, people die if they don't eat. Yes, if you don't eat food, people die. Yes, people die. Okay, very good. Number 4, snakes bite. If they, snakes bite if, let's do it like this. Snakes bite if, what do you think?
If they feel attacked.
Yes, very good. If they feel attacked, okay. Yes, very good. Snakes bite if they feel attacked or if they are scared. Yes, very good. And number 5, if babies are hungry, what happened? What is the consequence? If babies are hungry,
They cry.
they cry. Excellent, very good. Okay, so the conditional type 0, we just use present. Okay, so this is just like a review about conditional type 0. Esto es como un repasito rápidamente flash about conditional type 0, so you just can take into account. Okay, now we're going to just talk about a little bit about the conditional. Okay, the first conditional. Okay, so we're going to do another exercise according to the first conditional, and you are going to see how does it work. Okay, so let's start with the first conditional. Questions according to conditional 0? No questions?
No question, teacher.
Good. Okay, so with the first conditional here, we just change a little bit. Okay, the first conditional, okay, we just use the present tense, okay, always is going to be with the present, okay, and we have the main clause, okay, or we have here the condition, and we have the result with the main clause. This main clause, we just can use it with the future, for example, with the will, and we just can use with the can, the may, the must, plus the verb, okay? So, for example, here we have some modals, can, may, must, there are modals, okay? So that's why we just use the first conditional. For example, if I go to London, I will see the Big Ben. Yes, this is the cause, and I have a consequence, or I have a condition, and this is the result. If I go to London, I will see the Big Ben. Okay, so it is a consequence in the future. Is it clear? So we're going to see some examples here. For example, if I go to London, for example, I will see the Big Ben, correct? So present, future. And if I go to Buckingham Palace, I can take a photo of the Royal Guard. Yes, so I have the present. If I go to Buckingham Palace, I can take a photo of the Royal Guard. And for example, if you go to London, you must look right before crossing a street because they drive on the left, ¿cierto? Ellos manejan a la izquierda, entonces pues yo tengo que mirar esa la derecha, okay, antes de cruzar la calle. So if you go to London, you must look right before crossing a street, okay? So that is how we just use the first conditionals, okay? So we're going to see some examples. Here, the how, we just use the first conditional, okay? So I don't know if you have questions so far. We're going to just watch a video, okay? There are some video that we're going to see some video clips on movies or how people use the first conditional, okay? Entonces vamos a mirar unos video clips de algunas películas donde allí se utilizan el condicional número 1, ¿listo? The idea is you just take notes, ¿ok? Entonces, por favor, tomen nota, dónde los ven, cómo los utilizan, entonces tomen nota de más o menos qué es lo que escuchan en cada video clip y vamos a ir mirando y vamos a ir haciendo algunos, pues, just basically we're going to see how in movie clips we just use the first conditional, ¿ok? Is it clear the exercise? ¿Sí queda claro el ejercicio? Just take notes. ¿Dónde lo ven? En esos videoclips. Es el primer condicional. Good. Okay, so I'm going to just put a play. Por favor, me indican si escuchan.
Aren't you supposed to be in school, young lady?
Do you hear, guys? Do you listen to the video? ¿Se están escuchando el video o no? The first part?
Can you put it again, teacher?
Yes, yes. I'm going to put
Yes,
it,
teacher.
but could you please confirm? Yes. Do you listen? Yes. Okay, good. I just want to confirm if you're just hearing the video. Okay, good.
Aren't you supposed to be in school, young lady?
I really hope you have a search warrant. According to a constitutional law book I read in the library, if you don't have one, you could lose your job or even go to federal prison.
Oh! Hey! A key? You don't want it?
Yes, I want it. You're sure if I give this to my mom, it will change my fate?
Oh, trust me.
Mum, we need to get back to the castle. If we don't hurry, you'll become like Mordu, a bear, a real bear, forever.
A lot of people don't realize this, but you can put your weed in there.
Oh.
This is great. Sure. Well, if you have any more questions, I'll be in the back sleeping, so great.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, how was it, guys? Okay, in clip number 1, which conditional do you see in the video clip number 1? Guys? Do you hear video clip number 1? Yes, no? Do you want it repeated? Si escuchamos ese video clip, was too fast?
Yes,
It was too fast. Okay, I'm going to pause it, okay? Yes, it's okay. I'm going to pause it and we're going to work on the first conditional in those video clips, okay? So let's start again. I'm going to pause it and you just let me know where do you see it.
Aren't you supposed to be in school, young lady?
I really hope you have a search warrant. According to a constitutional law book I read in the library, if you don't have one, you could lose your job or even go to federal.
All right, so where do you see the first condition in this part?
If you don't have one, you can lose your job or even go to federal law.
Yes, to federal prison, okay? Because she's talking about that they need a warrant, okay? Ellos necesitan como una orden, okay? You need a warrant to just share in my house. If you don't have one, acá se refiere a la warrant, al permiso, bueno, yes, al papel. If you don't have one, you can lose your job or even go to federal prison. Yeah, so that's the first conditional. Present here, if you don't have one, and here with the can, yes, you can lose your job with the modal or go to federal prison. Okay, very good. Let's listen number 2.
Federal prison.
my God, I just put it here. Okay, what happened here with the second video clip? Which one is the first conditional?
If you don't, I will get you.
Very good, okay? And she's just talking about, okay, or they are talking about, okay, give my little bumblebee her house, her money, then get off the town, ¿cierto? Todo esto es presente, okay? If you don't, cuando dice si no lo haces, o sea, todo esto en presente, give my bumblebee, etc., the house, the money, and get off the town. If you don't, I will get you like you cut me, okay? If you see here, the future, very good, okay? So if you don't, present, okay, the consequence is I will get you, yes? So that's the first conditional, very good. Number 3.
Oh. Hey! A key? You don't want it?
Yes, I want it. You're sure? If I give this to my mom, it will change my face.
Okay, here in the third video clip, what is the conditional?
If I give this to my mom, it will change to my fate.
Yes, okay, so we have if I give to my mom, she just refer to the portion or something that I'm doing, yes, acerca de la posición. If I give this to my mom, comma, it's supposed to be a comma, it will change my fate, cambiará mi destino, yes, okay. So I have here the present and here is the consequence about the future. Very good. Okay, and number 4.
Oh, trust me.
Mum, we need to get back to the castle. If we don't hurry, you'll become like Mordu.
Okay, and here is like a, I don't know, it's crazy here. So what happened here? With the, what do you hear here?
Is teacher is the if word doing hearty, you become like more the doubt a beer.
Okay, so here in this, I don't know what happened with these subtitles, okay, no sé qué pasa con estos subtítulos, pero ella no dice if we are doing, okay, ella dice if we don't hurry, you become, okay, or you will become like a real beer. Si ustedes se dan cuenta, acá hasta dice beer en cerveza en vez de oso. Entonces,
Yeah,
¿cómo sería?
yeah.
Okay, so how will be the correct one, okay? The correct one, let me see, because now I don't know what happened with my word. So here, how will be here? So here is, it says, if we don't hurry, yes, if we don't hurry, si no nos apuramos, you will become a real beer, okay? Entonces, no sé, esos subtítulos están mal, okay? Pero ahorita si escuchamos nuevamente, it says, if we don't hurry, present, yes, you will become a real beer, okay? So let's listen up. Entonces, no se confíen siempre en los subtítulos because sometimes it doesn't work, okay? They don't work really. Okay, so let's listen again, this part about if we don't hurry.
We need to get back to the castle. If we don't hurry, you'll become like Mordu, a bear, a real bear, forever.
Okay, so we don't hurry. Okay, and number 5.
A lot of people don't realize this, but you can put your weed in there.
Oh.
It's great. Sure. Well, if you have any more questions, I'll be in the back sleeping, so...
Okay, and here in the last video clip, what is the conditional? Do you hear? What is the conditional in this
If you
one?
have any more question, I'll be back sleeping too.
Yes, I'll be back speaking too. Yes, very good. So if you have more questions, okay, it says have any, okay, if you have more questions, I'll be back sleeping too. Very good, excellent. Okay, so here is how we just use these first conditionals, okay? This is how we just use it, okay, in a real context. So in the movies, in some real context, we just use this first conditional. So remember that the first conditionals, okay, so we have if, for example, here we have the first condition, the present, if I study, okay, and the second, the result is I will pass my exam. I will pass my exams if I study. Entonces, es lo mismo, con todos los condicionales va a suceder lo mismo. Si empiezo la cláusula con if, tengo que ponerle coma en la mitad, ok, después de la primera cláusula. Y si la cláusula está en la mitad, if, for example, ok, no hay coma en esa oración. So, for example, we have present simple, if I study, and the future simple, in this case, I will pass my exam or I will pass my exam. Sé que pues muchos los ven con el futuro, este primer condicional, pero recuerden que también se puede usar con modales, como el can, como el must, como, bueno, los que vimos, el might, okay? We just can use it with those modals, okay? So, and we just use this first conditional, we just use it to talk about possible situations and their consequences in the future. So, I have a possible situation, and what will be the consequence. Entonces, los condicionales son eso, tengo una causa y hay una consecuencia sobre esto, all right? So, here, just use in positive, so we just say if I study, I will pass my exam. Negative, if I don't study, I won't pass my exams. Questions, if I study, will I pass my exams? And also, just remember, if we just use it in third person, recuerden que sí, como estamos utilizando el presente simple en el condicional, y esto también va para el cero, recuerden las terceras personas, ¿no? Entonces, por ejemplo, si yo digo, if he studies, porque en terceras personas cambia el verbo, no sé si recuerdan para she, para he, para it, el verbito cambia. Entonces, for example, if he studies, he will pass his exams. If he doesn't study, he won't pass his exams. And if he studies, will he pass his exams? Okay, so just take into account these according to the first conditional, okay? So don't forget, if I am using okay here, if I am using negative, I have to use an auxiliar, ¿cierto? Si las utilizo en negativas y estoy utilizando presente, siempre tengo que utilizar el auxiliar, que es el do o el does, okay? Do for first person and does for third person. And also here, it's third person, remember about the verb. Recuerden siempre ese verbito. So now, this is the grammar part, okay? So we just use present simple plus future simple, okay? So for example, if we were hard, comma, if it's the condition, the result is we will finish the project on time. If we were hard, okay, obviamente si trabajamos duro, terminaremos el proyecto a tiempo. We will finish the project on time. And we just say that the first conditional is used to express a real or very probable situation in the future. It refers to the things that will possibly happen in the future if a condition is met. ¿Ok? Entonces, lo usamos ¿para qué? Para esperar situaciones reales o situaciones muy probables que van a pasar en el futuro y se refiere a las cosas que posiblemente, pues, sí van a pasar si la condición, pues, se requiere. O sea, si la condición se requiere, va a pasar eso en el futuro. And the first conditional is common when we are talking about possible plans, promises, warnings, threats, or persuading someone, ¿ok? Entonces también lo utilizamos normalmente cuando hablamos de planes posibles, de promesas, de warnings, threats, amenazas and warnings son como, I just forget the word in in Spanish. Warnings, just, I have a back.
Advertencias.
Advertencias, ¿cierto? Cuando utilizo una advertencia sobre algo, entonces, warnings, or persuading someone, ¿cierto? Cuando, pues, básicamente, persuado a alguien. For example, we have here the conditions and some results. For example, if I go to Italy next week for work, I'll visit the museum. If I have time tomorrow, comma, I will help you. Yes, this is a promise, yes? And if you touch that wire, you will get an electric shock. Okay, so this is like a threat. Eso es una amenaza. Yes, o una advertencia, por ejemplo. Yes, this is a warning, yes? So if you touch that wire, you will get an electric shock. Okay, so that's why we just use the first conditional, present, don't forget, and the future, okay, simple. This is just future simple. Okay, so I have a condition and I have a result about that condition. Okay, so I just want to know if you have questions according to this first conditional, and we just can go to the practice. Questions according to this? Is it clear? Yes?
It's clear, teacher.
Good, okay, so we're going to do a little practice. The idea is you just activate your microphone and try to participate as much as possible. So we have the first conditional, so that's the idea. What would you do if, okay, so what would you do if, I don't know, if you eat too much? The first one, what would you do if you eat too much? What will happen? What would you do if you eat too much? So I have the present here. What would you do? What would you do? Someone who wants to participate with the first one?
If you eat too much, you'll feel unwell.
Okay, you will feel unwell. Very good. Okay, very good. Okay, next one. What would you do if you pass your final exam? What would you do if you pass your final exam, your English 3 final exam? What would you do?
I will be happy.
I'll be happy. Excellent. Okay. What would you do if it doesn't rain tomorrow? What would you do if it doesn't rain tomorrow?
If doesn't rain tomorrow, I will take a ride on my bike.
Okay, I will take a ride on my bike. Excellent. Okay, so that is how we just use the first conditional. Very good. So now we're going to see some superstitions, okay, using these first conditionals, okay? So we're going to do an exercise with superstitions. Is okay what is superstitions, guys? Is it clear what is superstitions? Is that clear what is superstitions?
Yes, teacher.
Good. Okay, so
Yes.
we're going to use the first conditional with British, okay, from people from London or UK, okay, United Kingdom, where you just use these superstitions using the first conditionals, okay? So the idea is you are going to read and you are going to say it is true or false, okay? So who wants to start reading? Who wants to be first? Que me ayuda a leer, so we just can practice a little pronunciation and this first conditional. Who wants to read it? The first one.
You will have bad luck if a black cat crosses your path.
Okay, what do you think? It is true or false?
False.
Okay, let's check. Ouch. Okay, it was true. Okay, and it says, okay, well, confusedly, black cats can be both lucky and unlucky in the UK, depending on who you ask. Okay, so it can be both. Okay, lucky or unlucky. Okay, thank you. Next one. Who wants to be next?
If you break a mirror, you will have 7 years of bad luck.
What do you think? False or true?
True? In this
Okay,
context?
okay, let's check. Very good, okay? So probably you will, but only if you are superstitious, okay? I think this is the same in Colombia, yes? People say if you break a mirror, you will have 7 years of bad luck. I don't know, I think in Colombia it's the same one. Okay, let's continue. Who wants to be next? Who wants to help me with the next one?
If you put your shoes on the table, it will bring you luck.
What do you think, true or false?
False.
False. Okay, let's check. Okay, very good. Okay, so you better keep your shoes off the furniture, especially if they are new, and not just because they are dirty. Okay, so it doesn't bring you luck. Okay, but it says just keep your shoes off the furniture. Okay, so it is false. Very good. Next one. What's to be next?
If you walk under a ladder, you will have bad luck.
What do you think? True or false?
True.
Okay, let's see. Very good, it says, especially if the bucket hits on you, of course. Okay, I think here in Colombia it was the same, yes? If you walk under a ladder, you will have bad luck, okay? For superstitious people. Okay, very good. Let's continue. Who wants to be next?
If you find a three-leaf clover, it will bring you luck.
Okay, what do you think, true or false? I think it's the same one here. True. Okay, let's check. Ouch. Because it's a 3-leaf clover. Okay, I think it's 4. It's okay, what is a clover? Yes? It's okay, what is clover? Is it clear what is clover, guys?
Trébol.
Yes. Okay, yes. Okay, it says false because only a 4-leaf clover will bring you luck. Yes. Okay, yes, only a 4-leaf clover will bring you luck. So they said. Okay, next one. Who wants to be next? Who wants to try next?
If you spill salt, you will have go look.
Okay, good luck. Okay, what do you think? Is false or true?
True.
Okay, let's check.
I think it's false.
Ouch.
False.
Yes,
False.
because the
It's
soul
false.
is good luck. I think the soul is bad. Yes, it's bad luck. Okay, yes, okay. So it brings you bad luck. So if you do so, you must throw sun over your shoulder to counteract the bad luck. Okay, they said, I don't know, I'm not sure about it, that you have to just throw it also on your shoulder, so you just counteract the bad luck. Okay, so it is false because
just try.
I don't know. I'm not a superstitious person, so I don't want to try. I don't want to try. I'm not superstitious.
Okay.
But I didn't know that. I didn't know that you just put it on your shoulder and you just counteract
I'm
the
agreeing
bad
with
luck.
you.
Okay, good. Okay, yeah, so it is false. Okay, next one. Who wants to try next one?
If you catch falling leaves in autumn, you will have good luck.
Okay, what do you think? False or true?
False.
Okay, false. Let's see. Ouch. Okay, it is true. Okay, what do they say? Okay, it says every leaf means a lucky month next year. I didn't know that. We don't have autumn here in Colombia, so okay. So you just have to catch all the falling leaves in autumn. Okay, and the last one, go ahead. Who wants to try? Who wants to try this one?
If you step on a line, you will fall and break your spine.
Wow, this is too much. What do you think? False or true?
False.
It's false. Okay, let's check. Ouch! Wow. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is walking along the pavement in the UK can be bad luck if you are not careful where to put your feet. Or so superstition will have you believe. Okay, wow, this is too much. Okay, so this is about the pavement in the UK. Okay, guys, so this was about the superstitions, okay, of how we just use, of course, the first conditionals. But now we're going to do a real practice, okay? I mean, a real practice just for speaking, okay? So we're going to start. First of all, we're going to just practice because we just see some superstitions stuff. So we're going to have these cards, okay? And the idea, you are going to answer the questions of these cards, okay? That's the idea. You are going to answer the questions according to the cards that I'm going to give it to you, okay? Because we just see, so I'm going to be the witch because we just see some superstition stuff. So let's start. So what will happen if you don't plug your computer? Who wants to answer this? What will happen if you don't plug your computer? And you are going to use the first conditional, okay? That's the idea. Is it clear, the exercise, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so you want to participate? Okay, so what will happen if you don't plug out your computer? You don't plug your computer. Who wants to start? Who wants to help me?
If you don't plug your computer.
So if entonces quiero que la contestes tú. For example, if I don't plug my computer, what will happen?
Okay,
I will.
Okay, if I don't plug my computer, I will lose it. Could be.
I will lose, yeah, the information maybe. Maybe you lose your information.
Yeah, I will lose my information.
Yes, but your information that you are working on. Okay, good. Okay, next one. Thank you. Okay, what will happen if you cheat in a test? Wow. What will happen? Who wants to answer this one? Who wants to try this one?
If I cheat in a test, I will pass that test if my teacher don't realize it.
Oh my God. Okay, so you will pass the test and the teacher even realize that you passed that test. Okay, good. Good first conditional. Okay, next one. What will happen if you don't train for a match? For example, who wants to try this one? What will happen if you don't train for a match? Is it clear the question, guys?
For me, no, teacher, I don't understand.
Okay, what is the word that maybe you don't understand? What word?
Maybe match. I know
Match
what
is,
is match, but in this context, I don't know.
okay, yes, so train is okay. What is train? Like you just go to the gym and train, yes? And for a match is like, for example, today was Colombia, Chile, that was a match. Yes, that was a match at the moment. Colombia versus Chile, yes, that is a match. So what will happen if for example, if those soccer players didn't train for a match, yes? So there is just two ways. It can be match, like the soccer game or whatever, basketball or whatever. But also match can be when you just, for example, if you want to turn on your stuff or something, it is also a match. Is it clear?
Yes,
is it clear the difference? Yes, good. Okay, so what will happen if you don't train for a match? Or someone, I don't know if you train, but what will happen if you don't train for a match? Who wants to participate?
If I don't train for a match, I will, no, I lose it.
No.
Okay, okay. If I don't train for a match, I will lose the game. For example, I will lose the game, yes? So remember future, okay? I will lose the game, for example, yes?
Okay, yeah, yes, teacher.
So yes, remember, because like for example, let's see if I have an example here, okay? For example, here, what will happen if you spend too much time in front of the computer? If I spend too much time in front of the computer, present, I will have a headache, for example, okay? So the second part of the sentence have to be in future, okay? Will or can, or I mean, yes, using a modal verb. Okay, very good. So you said you will lose the game. Very good. Okay, next one. Just hold on a second. Okay, next one. What will happen if there is no Wi-Fi connection at home? What do you think? What will happen? Who wants to try the next one? Guys, what will happen if there is no Wi-Fi connection at home?
If there is no Wi-Fi connection at, if there is no Wi-Fi connection at home, I won't do my homework. I won't do my homework.
Okay. Okay, there's no connection Wi-Fi. Okay, I won't do my homework. Excellent. Okay, future in negative. I won't do my homework. Okay, excellent. Very good. Next one. What will happen if you don't help with the household chores? What do you think? What will happen? What will happen? Okay, who wants to try this one? Is it clear, the sentence?
If I don't help with the household chores, my house will be a mess.
Okay, yes, okay, your house will be a mess. Very good, okay, very good, excellent. Next one. What will happen if you get up late? Okay, what will happen? Practicing this first conditional. What do you think? Someone? Who wants to try this one?
If I get up late, I will be fired of my job.
Wow. Okay, okay, so you will be fired from your job. Wow, that's a lot. Yes, it's so straight. Okay, just get fired. Wow, this is too much. Okay, next one. Okay, what will happen if you go to bed late, for example? What do you think?
If you go to bed late, you will get up tired.
Okay, so just try to use it for yourself. So if I go to bed late, continue again. Could you please
Okay.
repeat?
Yes. If I go to the bed late, I will get up tired.
Okay, or I'll be tired. Yes, if I go to bed late,
Yes.
I'll be tired. I'll be tired the next morning or the next day, for example. I'll be tired. Very good, excellent. Okay, we have three more. Okay, okay, who wants to be next for this? That is going to be the three last ones. Okay, what will happen if you get bad marks? Okay, not at school, but at the university. What will happen if you get bad marks at university? At the university, what will happen? What do you think? Bad marks at the university.
If I get bad marks at university, I will fight with teachers as usual.
Oh my goodness, so you just like to fight with the teachers as usual, you said. Okay, very good. Okay.
It's a warning.
It's a warning for me. Oh my God. Okay. So be good with your units and all the stuff that we have to do. Okay. What will happen if you spend too much time in front of the computer? That was the example I gave you in the just previously. Who wants to try this one? What will happen? What will happen?
If I spend too much time in front of the computer, I want to sleep at night.
Okay, you want to sleep at night. Very good. Okay, you want to sleep at night. And the last one, what will happen if you drink and drive? What do you think? What will happen if you drink and drive? What do you think? The last one, guy, who wants to try this one? With the first conditional?
It crosses me.
Maybe.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Maybe what? What do you think?
Maybe if I drink and drive, I I will kill someone.
I will kill someone. Wow. Okay. Or maybe you will have an accident. Yes. Or you kill someone. Yes. You can kill someone if you drink and drive. Very good. Okay. So this was about the first conditional. And then we're going to do a little quiz. Okay. This is going to be also speaking. Okay. The quiz that we're going to do. Okay. With the first conditional. But first, I'm going to give you my attendance list. Okay. So this is the attendance. Okay. For today's class. Okay. This is a Google form. So remember to just sign up with your Uniminuto email in by Gmail. Okay, so you have to sign up by Gmail with the Uniminuto account. Okay, is it clear? Entonces, este es el Google Forms de la asistencia a nuestra clase de hoy. A partir de esta semana ya empiezo a tomar asistencia pues, por medio de este formulario. Recuerden que tienen que entrar a Estudiantes Uniminuto, entran ahí, van a consulta tu correo anterior en esta parte, y después de que ustedes abran su Gmail, ahí ya los va a dejar, porque si no lo hacen así, no los deja, les dice que está restringido, etcétera, etcétera. Entonces, para que lo hagan de esa forma, que entren a su correo desde este. Entonces, esta es la asistencia mientras vamos haciendo el último ejercicio. ¿Ok? ¿Clear? Is it clear, guys?
No, profe, abro la encuesta y la lleno, pero igual ahí me deja llenar los espacios, no tengo que hacer lo que dijo ahorita.
Ah, bueno, no, si te deja llenar, perfecto. Es que algunos no los dejan. Pronto es que tú ya estás logueada con tu correo y todo eso, pero es que algunos no los deja. ¿Listo? Porque hay gente que se conecta a la reunión desde otros correos o como invitados, entonces por eso no los deja. Pero si te está dejando llenar los espacios, go ahead. No problem. Okay? Okay, so we're going to do the first conditional quiz. And like I said, this is more just a speaking quiz, okay? Just to check, okay? How is our grammar stuff with the first conditional, okay? So we're going to just start seeing the quiz, and we're going to see an example about this.
Time to get serious. Time to get serious!
So here, this is just a practice, okay? So remember to use, okay? Instead of will, we just use ill, okay? And instead you use will not, we're going to use won't, okay? For the negative, we just use won't for speaking part, okay? So let's continue. So guys, this is an example, okay? So you're going to find a sentence, okay? And here is just the first conditional, okay? So here you're going to use, okay, the conditional just appropriately the correct form. For example, she, in parentheses, we have could, dinner if you, okay? In the middle is a if you wash the dishes, okay? So this is the example. How will be the correct way to do it, okay? So you're going to complete using the first conditional. So we're going to see what is the correct way. So the first conditional, we just start because the if is in the middle, so we just start with the future. She'll cook dinner if you wash the dishes, correct? So we're going to find different sentences, and the idea is you just start participating and just choose the best option to use the first conditional. Is it clear how we're going to do it?
It's clear, teacher.
Good. Okay, so let's start. So number one, if we go on holiday this summer, the verb is go to Jamaica. Who wants to do it? Number one. Who wants to do it?
If we go on holiday this summer, we will go to Jamaica.
Jamaica, very good. Okay, we will go to Jamaica. We'll go to Jamaica. We're going to check. Okay, very good. So if we go on holiday this summer, we will go to Jamaica. Very good. Next one. If I not go to bed now, I be tired tomorrow. Who wants to try this one? The second one. Okay, who wants to try?
If I don't go to the bed now, I will be tired tomorrow.
Excellent, very good, excellent. Good. Okay, so we have here, of course, the auxiliary. If I don't go because it's present, yes. If I don't go to bed now, I'll be tired or I'll be tired tomorrow. Very good, excellent. Next one. Okay, what about this one? Number 3, if you not want to go out, we eat dinner at home. Who wants to try this one? Okay, who wants to try number 3?
If you don't want to go out, we will eat dinner at home.
Okay, very good. Let's check. So excellent. If you don't want to go out, we will eat dinner at home. Very good. Present, future. Excellent. Okay. Number 4. What about this one? If I eat all this cake, I, parenthesis, feel sick. This is easy too.
If I eat this cake, I will feel sick.
Okay, very good. Present, future. Like you said, if I eat all this cake, I'll feel sick or I will feel sick. Very good. Next one. Okay, we just say she stay in London if she get a job. Number 5. Who wants to try number 5?
She will stay in London if she get a job.
Okay, remember third person. If she, third person.
Stays in London.
It's okay. Como les dijiste, está perfecto. She will stay in London, okay? Future. If she, present simple, if she, third person, gets a job. Remember, third person, present simple, okay? We're going to check. So like you said, she will stay in London. ¿Y por qué empezamos con futuro? Because the if in the middle, okay? No olviden eso, okay? If the if start, we just start with present. Present, future. But if the condition is here in the middle, we just use future, present, okay? So she will stay in London. Don't forget third person with the present. If she gets a job, okay? Is it clear that part? Is it clear the reason? Yes?
Yes,
Nice.
teacher.
Good, okay. Let's continue. Number 6. There are going to be 10, I guess. Okay, so we have here, he not get a better job if he not pass that exam. How will be?
He won't get a better job if he don't pass that exam. If
Okay,
he
remember?
doesn't pass.
Okay, very good, okay? Third person does, okay? Very good. So he won't get a better job. Yes, won't negative, okay? If he doesn't pass that exam. Very good, auxiliary. Next one. Okay, number 7. buy new roller skates if I have enough money. How will be?
I will buy new roller skates if I have enough money.
Very good. So, future and present. Okay, I'll buy new roller skates if I have enough money. Very good, perfect, very good. Number 8. Okay, she could dinner if you to the supermarket. If you go to the supermarket. So how will it be? Who wants to try?
She will cook dinner. She will cook dinner if you go to the supermarket.
Okay, very good. Let's check. Good, okay. So you will cook dinner if you go to the supermarket, okay? Future, present. Very good. Next one. Okay, they go on lunch break if they have time. Okay, who wants to try the other one?
They'll go on lunch break if they have time.
Okay, yes, they will go on a holiday. Okay, this was okay if they have time. Very good. And number 10, we late if we not hurry.
We will be late if we don't hurry.
Okay. Okay, like you said, will and present. Okay, we will be late if we don't hurry. Very good. Okay, guys, so is it clear these first conditionals? I don't know, do you have questions according to this first conditional? Do you have any question? Is it clear? Okay, we didn't have enough time to do this. So questions, guys. I just want to know if you have questions. Is it clear? Is it clear everything about the first conditional? Good, Liliana. Okay. I don't know. I have here Jose, Edna, Alejandra, and Sergio. Do you have questions? Good. Okay, guys, so just keeping studying, keeping practicing, okay, this first conditional, because in real context, we just don't use like grammar like this, but we just use it in real context, like the movie clips, in, I don't know, in just movies, songs, okay? So we just use this first conditional like this, okay, guys? So could you fill out the forms, the Google Forms? Do you fill it out? Could you do it or no? Sergio say no?
Yes, teacher, I already did.
Okay, you did it, Liliana, Alejandra. So guys, just remember that we have time to do the. You couldn't. Okay, I will help you in a little bit. Just hold on a second. So just remember to just try to answer us, okay, as soon as possible. The forum, okay, about technology, okay, because I'm going to give you the feedback next week. So it is really important because our deadline is going to be on September 12th. Okay, this is our deadline. So just try to do it as soon as possible. I can give you the feedback. You just can correct, and then you just can start doing your PowerPoint presentation or presentation. I don't know. Just the most important, you just do the slides for our oral presentation that is going to be in 2 weeks. Okay, guys. So I don't know if you have questions according to the platform, something that is missing. Is it clear? Everything clear? So thank you very much, okay? Thank you very much. Have a good evening, and I will see you in next class, okay? See you next class. Thank you, everyone, and that's it, okay? Have a good night. Goodbye, everyone.
Thanks, teacher. Have a good night.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you, Liliana. Bye-bye. going to stop recording. Sergio, I will be with you in a moment, okay? Okay, bye-bye. Bye, Alejandra.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Jose.
Goodbye, teacher.